The manager, in anger, pushes the janitor out of the company and says, "Get out. You think you can take credit for my work? I'm telling you, if you say one more word, I'll fire you." Then he angrily looks at the old woman standing nearby and says, "What are you looking at? I'll fire you too." After saying this, he walks away. Meanwhile, Tina, crying, picks up her cleaning brush and sits down on the stairs outside the company. Just then, her phone rings. She takes it out of her pocket, answers the call, and says while crying, "Grandma, I don't want to stay in the big city anymore. I want to go home." At that moment, the boss arrives and overhears everything. On the other side, her grandma says, "Why? You finally found a job. How can you say you don't want to work anymore?" Tina explains her situation and says, "When I first joined the company, they promised me 6,000 yuan a month, but after working for 3 months, they only paid me 1,000 yuan. After paying rent and electricity, I have nothing left." Hearing this, her grandma becomes worried and says, "How can that be? Why don't you wait a little longer? Maybe they'll increase your salary later." Tina continues, "No, Grandma, it's not like that here. They won't pay me more. This month, the boss asked me to write a proposal for him. He promised me a bonus. I wrote many proposals for him, and the company even used them, but I didn't get a single cent. I don't know what to do." After hearing all this, the boss speaks from behind. "What are you doing?" Tina quickly stands up, puts her phone in her pocket, and says, "Hello, boss." The boss asks, "I just heard what you said. It sounds like you have a lot of complaints about our company." Tina nervously replies, No, boss." The boss says, "All right, come to my office. Let's talk." Tina lowers her head and says, "Yes, boss," and follows him. Meanwhile, the manager is showing a file to his girlfriend and saying, "How are we supposed to do this? Why is it so difficult?" Linda, feeling frustrated, says, "Yeah, this is really complicated." Just then, the boss and Tina walk past their office. Linda sees Tina and angrily shouts, "Hey, Tina, get in here. Didn't you hear me? I said get in here." The boss quietly signals Tina to go inside, and she walks in silently. Linda hands her a file and says, "This proposal is due to the boss at 8 a.m. tomorrow. You have to finish it tonight." Tina hesitates and says, "Ma'am, it's almost time to get off work. I still have a lot to do. I'm afraid I won't be able to come up with a solution." Linda scolds her. "What do you mean you can't? If you want to stay in this company, you have to figure it out. If you don't, then forget about your job. And your 800 yuan salary too." She throws the file at Tina. Tina, scared, says, I'll do it. Even if I don't eat or sleep, I'll finish it tonight. I'll go now." As she's about to leave, Linda stops her and says, "Why are you in such a hurry? Listen, once the proposal is done, follow the usual rule. Leave the name section blank. Got it?" Tina nods nervously. "Yes, I understand." Linda then threatens her, "And if you tell anyone about this, you'll regret it." The manager adds arrogantly, "From now on, I'll take the credit. You just do the work. Got it? Now get out." Tina quietly leaves. After a while, in the office, the boss says to Tina, "Don't worry." He picks up some money and says, "Here's a 100,000 yuan bonus. Take it." At that moment, Linda's voice is heard. "Boss, you called me?" She walks in, sees Tina and the money, and is shocked. Then she says, "Boss, this proposal..." The boss replies, "I've reviewed it. It's very well written." Linda smiles and says, "Well, if it's that good, then the money should go to my husband, right?" She starts reaching for the money, but the boss stops her and says, "Wait a minute. I want to ask you, why should your husband get this bonus?" Linda quickly replies, "Because my husband wrote the proposal." The manager lies and says, "Yes, boss. I wrote it. I worked on it day and night." The boss stands up angrily and says, "Enough. I already know who wrote this proposal and how it was forced out of someone else. Aren't you ashamed? Listen carefully. Today, because of Tina, I'm firing both of you, and you will pay her every single cent for all the proposals she has written. After that, get out of my company."